So yeah, one of my clients there, I'm like, oh, I'll be back in 5 minutes. She's like, yeah, no problem. But she goes, there might be a tornado watch today. It's like, oh, so it's nice, cool. And we're under a storm watch, so it's like, oh no. I said, well, as long as there's no tornado, I'll be back. Yeah, so hopefully not. Anyway, but like it's like the temperature is just perfect right now. I don't want, I don't want a tornado. We do get them here though. But anyway, yeah, so I solved the problem, I think, with the door. So hopefully I never have to climb out the window again. I was at the store yesterday and there was this older couple and they were parked ahead of me and facing me, whatever. And they saw me crawling through the window and you could see them laughing at me. It's just like, I'm like, yeah, go ahead, laugh. If you feel you must, laugh at my misfortunes. Go ahead, if that makes you feel better. It's all good. Yeah, so. But yeah, so I was happy. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Like, duh. Like, try the lock. Like, so I guess what happens is from the car bouncing, it sets the lock, but it doesn't actually put down the actual lock. So your door's just locked. So that means I went almost the whole winter with snow boots and winter jacket and all that on, climbing through this all winter because I didn't have a chance to friggin' fix the door. Can life be nice to me for once? Really? Like, really? Why does everything have to be a painful lesson? You know what I mean? Like, just tell me what not to do and I won't do it. Just tell me what to do, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need the painful lesson. I don't need any more character development. I got enough. I'm good. Oh man. What do you do? So anyway, yeah, getting back to the topic of my credit card. I know you guys must get so sick of me talking about my finances and stuff, but I get excited about moving forward, right? Oh, there's Dean there. I'll tell him, yeah, let's put the cast iron tub on top of the roof. My buddy keeps saying, yeah, get roof racks. I said, this is not a truck, right? I can't put like 300 pounds on top of the roof. I'm sure there's somebody that'll do it. Somebody will do it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so crunching the numbers is something that I always do to see what I can get away with, right? And I never count my chickens before they hatch. So we all spend money we don't have when we go into debt. That's what we're doing. We're basically selling the future to live it better now. So we're going to pay one way or another for that convenience, right? Which becomes inconvenient if you trap yourself in. So for me, my goal is to never get into a position where I can't cover my costs, right? So, which is usually, that's why I want my debt usually wiped out before the winter, or low enough that I have it covered. So like last winter, I had like $200 a month extra for payments, so it didn't hurt me. So in February, I was able to get the drum kit much earlier because I thought I'd be getting the drum kit about now. So I'm ahead of the game, and I thought, okay, well, when I get the drum kit, like I'll put $200 a month on it, and my debt will grow by about $200 a month for that year that they're charging me for the drum kit, and then I can pay it down, and then I can start over again. But what ended up happening is I zeroed out the charges every month and some, and the debt came down. Now, mind you, in February, I had $2,100 left to pay on the card of the guitars and stuff like that. Now I have $1,400 left. Out of that, $1,100 is the guitars and the bass and whatever, right? So basically, I got one guitar that I'm paying off, plus the drum kit, which gets charged every month. So if I got charged up to, on the safe side, would be $400 a month for the year, my credit for 1 year, and then the charges stop. I could pay off everything probably in 1.5 to 2 years, right? But I want to pay it off faster, right? But if I can keep the credit card at zero, and it only grows by, like, say, $100 even if I don't get it in August, it's okay. The goal is to get it this year, you know, but I'd rather just walk in and pay for the chainsaw rather than doing payments if I can help it. But if I have to, I will. It's just, I don't have enough tree jobs lined up right now. But maybe like August, September, when things start to slow down a bit, I can do that, right? And if I could do it then, say September, October, November, when things slow down, I can fill in my time with the tree jobs and you know, make a killing that way, and then that'll set me up really well for the winter. Now you have to keep in mind, guys, like I'm working on December's living expenses right now. I'm that far ahead, knock wood, that I stay that far ahead. So that means like if I don't spend any of that money, it gets me through the winter, right? So if I didn't make another cent from today on, I would have enough money to get me to December for my living expenses. And if I don't spend that money that I have saved up, living expenses per month that I saved up, so let's say August, okay, I don't tap into it and I have up to December, well, that pushes me into January. And then if say October, November, like I'm 4 or 5 months ahead. What's that? Okay, so July, okay, August, September, October, November, December. I'm 5 months ahead. So if I don't spend that money for at least 3 of the 5 months, that gets me to February of 2025, right? And then if I get lucky enough and I can still say between the next 3 months, put another 3 months on that and be 8 months ahead on my living expenses, that really helps me out next year. So when you see me, I don't buy a lot of stuff, but when I do buy stuff, it's like it's big purchases at once. So the cameras, I'm planning on how I'm going to do that. The double bass pedal for my drum kit, I'm planning on that. The chainsaws, I'm planning on that. And there's a few other things that I'm planning, obviously guitars and stuff like that, and recording stuff and what have you. I mean, you gotta live a little, right? You can't just work and not have any benefit. I don't get to take vacations. I don't get to take, big grandiose stuff. I don't smoke dope. I don't smoke cigarettes. So guitars are my booze and my cigarettes and stuff like that. So the way I'm looking at it is, if I can keep on the path that I'm on for at least the next 3 to 4 months, that sets me up really, really well for the winter, but it also sets me up for next year, so that there's, you know, whatever coming in before I can, before I have to worry about, like this year I didn't have to worry about, oh my God, I'm out of money, I can't wait to get paid. Because it takes like a month of working before money really starts coming in, you know what I mean? So if I do get that big seasonal paycheck, which is not big, it's only $500 from that client this weekend, that almost helps me completely pay off my credit card. And then Friday, if I take that money, that would pay off my credit card down to zero. So then I can start, I'm still going to be paying another 5 months on the drum kit, but the advantage is that after 5 months, those payments stop, those charges stop. The $236 a month will stop in February, and then it's just whatever's left I pay off. Now, if I can keep zeroing out the card between now and February, that really sets me up well for next year, and then look out. All right, anyway.